So yeah, this is what we're calling home.
Welcome back to SV Cordelia and our temporary life back in the UK. In this video we give you a glimpse of what we've been up to, where we're living and what Steve's been doing.
A couple of plongers!
We are Steve, Annette and Gus. Our normal life is aboard our beautiful yacht Cordelia. Sometimes life throws you a curveball, and right at the moment we are back in the UK supporting family. So welcome aboard a different type of life. If you haven't watched our last episode, you really need to go back and watch it. We were just about to leave and a friend of ours popped by to say goodbye and left us in a right mess.
So it's a very grey and cold day here in Southampton. A bit of a tour of what we're up to. Temporarily, we've changed the dinghy to a car. I've got to say I prefer the dinghy, even with the pumping up. It's cold here and we're suffering a little bit, but we've also got to change to the living accommodation. That was our neighbour, just out for a little ride. We've changed the living accommodation temporarily to a land yacht, and to keep with the nautical theme, called a Voyager. So I'll take you inside and show you. So it's very similar to being on a boat. We've got a proper bed, got a toilet and shower and wash basin, and everything works off of 12 volts. It's a similar setup. We've got a galley. It's probably a kitchen now, but still call it a galley. Little settee, couple of little settees. Driving bit. They turn around so they can face in. And one of my favourite bits, it's a decent sized TV. So like, I'm made up. So yeah, this is what we're calling home. It's great seeing the family, it's great being with the family, but you need your own space. Where, like, I'm sure other people have come across this, sometimes you just need your own. If you want to walk around in your pants, whatever pants they might be, you need your own space. So this is our own little space that we're calling home. So catch up with you soon. If you remember in the last episode, I said I had a big day tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's come. The big day's come. Annette finds it really funny.
I just wonder whether you're going to be able to do it or not after all these years.
It's the W word. I'm going to work for gainful employment. Somebody's actually going to pay me to do something.
Yeah, but it's good because it's for our dinghy and for our chain.
Yeah, we need a new dinghy, we need a new chain, so needs must. It's something I can do, so I've managed to get a job in the boatyard where I used to work. It's still dark, it's cold, it's not as cold as it was.
It's not too far, so what I'm doing is I'm going to drop Steve off because we've only got one car. And I don't want to be left carless without the ability to be able to go out if I want to go out.
On the first day I've got to do a bit of retraining. Well, not retraining, but like they got to assess whether I've had...
Yeah, but this is the same job!
Yeah, I know, but I think apparently they call it skill fade.
We've got to say it's at the boatyard, isn't it? It's
at
back
the boatyard,
at the boatyard
so
that he was at before.
At least I'll be able to touch boats.
Oh, look at him, he's gone off to work. I was a little bit worried about him, you see, because, well, he hasn't worked for 5 years. I know he has worked on the boat. Look at him, pathetic. Yeah, I was just a little bit worried about him, because going back to work after 5 years is quite something. But anyway, he knows. We're saving up for a dinghy and to renew our chain, so he needs to go back to work. That's all there is to it.
Well, I finished my first 2 days back at work, and it's only been 5 years since I was back gainfully employed, and things have changed quite a bit. So I've been doing lots of training, retraining, and inclusivity and diversity, and a bit of forklift. So yeah, getting up early, coming home late, enjoying it. There'll be a bit more about what I'm up to, but I'm basically back in the boatyard, playing with boats, big boats, little boats, cheap boats, expensive boats, just around boats. Back at work. Pick up my
Hello, campers.
Did you pick up my phone?
Yes, I did pick up your phone. This is our first trip out in the motorhome, our first overnight trip. We're on our way to a place called Birchwood in Wareham, which I don't know why we've chosen this far away, apart from we've had real difficulties in finding somewhere where we can take the motorhome for a couple of nights. So we're going to a place called Birchwood in Wareham, which is about an hour and 20 minutes away, and yeah, we'll show you when we get there. Well, it might be dark, so you might not be able to see when we get there, but this doesn't bode well. Traffic already. The other thing is, it's quite noisy. It's like being downstairs in a boat.
Being in like a big Ocado van, isn't it? We're doing like home food deliveries. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight.
He's even got his check shirt on.
Yeah, I know, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay, sleep all night and I work all day.
Well, we're on site. There's no point in me trying to show you anything because it is jet black outside. All nice and cosy, aren't we, Steve?
Yeah.
Steve's just trying to work out our air fryer.
Air fryer? Everybody's got one now. It's the future. I think this is what you're meant to do, Jamie Oliver. I've got my air fryer pants on. It's part of the new range. People are looking in through the window going, going to get them off, get them out. Tonight, Matthew, we will be having stir-fried like veg, chicken crinkly chips with a few tempura prawns. Yeah, I'll just keep that going, just keep it moving around like that.
It's cold, really cold. See? It's horrible. It's cold. We're going back in. Whoa. Because it is cold.
Oh, you're going to have no pee left, Gussie. Eh? You're going to have no pee left. No, Gus, it's too cold.
Oh, it's the first time we've seen the sea for a long time. I really miss Cordelia.
Been in here with Lively Gypsy, came in here with Cordelia, now we come in here with Kex. You got your little coat on, it's too cold in there.
God, it's cold.
It's really cold, cold in Lulworth Cove, Dorset.
Yeah. It is beautiful here, absolutely stunning. Yeah, just gonna go walk up here.
Yeah, come on.
This is a stunning coastline. This is what they call the Jurassic Park coastline.
Jurassic, it's not Jurassic Park, that's a film. Jurassic Coast. Jurassic Park, yeah. Oh!
This is the Jurassic Coast.
Named after Steven Spielberg.
No, I'm going to be sensible now. This is the Jurassic Coast. So this is Lulworth.
Lulworth Cove. That's,
and my legs are going, Steve, so...
That's St Albans Head. That way we've sailed around that, just around that is Swanage.
It's been said so many times before that Great Britain, the UK, Scotland, Ireland and Wales are absolutely stunning. It's a stunning country, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just the weather.
It's just the weather. It's so cold. Yeah, and wet, really wet. If it could just be a bit warmer, it would be stunning here for holidays.
The thing is, it warms up, and then it gets grey, and then it gets wet.
Yeah.
I'm dreaming of this. Ships.
What's the verdict, Steve?
Beautiful.
It's Sunday morning and we've been away for 2 days, our first 2 days, and we're just making a list of the things that we realise we need. Steve's main priority is Starlink.
Internet is absolutely shocking in the UK. How can it be 2024 and we've only come slightly out of, well, what, we 50, 60 miles and the internet doesn't work. We're out in the forest, doesn't work. And we're not really out in the forest.
It's very open here, very open.
Just shockingly short. But we do have TV, big TV. But we can't get Netflix, we can't get YouTube, we can't get vital catch-up services. Yeti cups, we need some travelling cups. Apparently when you're travelling around as a motorhomer, you gotta be able to drink copious amounts of Earl Grey tea. Bacon, we didn't bring any bacon. So this morning I had a cooked breakfast with no bacon. A bin for the toilet, as we're not putting any paper products down the toilet.
Gary,
that's a little message for our mate Gary.
we're heading back to Southampton today. Gus has really enjoyed it. He loved his walks yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah.
Loved his walks, didn't you, Gus?
We took him to the beach yesterday. We showed him the beach. He saw another dog going in, but it was a big, hairy, big dog. It was too cold. I would imagine that the water temperature is probably about 10 or 11 degrees centigrade, in case he got cold water shock syndrome.
We're just leaving Birchwood, I think it's called Birchwood Park.
We're on our way to another place that we used to go to, Studland. And we always used to anchor off of, I forget the name of the beach, but off of the beach at Studland. But anyway, we're part way there. We're on the Isle of, it's not an island, but it's called the Isle of Purbeck. So that water over there is Poole Bay. You can't see it, but over there would be the Isle of Wight. And I think that place in front of you, right over there, is Brownsea Island, where there's a big colony of red squirrels. No, they're protected over there because otherwise the grey ones eat them, kill them off. So there's only red squirrels over there. That's what it's famous for.
Oh my god, this isn't funny. We drove into a car park. Steve stopped, jumped out to go and to go and find out how much it was going to cost us to park. He got back in the van and said, no, I'm not paying £10 to park. That's like the equivalent of 13, 14 euros just for a couple of hours. And now we can't get out. The wheels are just spinning in the mud. I don't know what we're going to do. Hold on, I'm just going to go and have a look.
Can't get it out.
That's all right, mate.
That's Mitten?
He's going to pull.
Going to pull you. Oh, brilliant. Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, some guys just offered to pull us out. Gods were looking down at us today. Yep. you so much.
That's all right, you're welcome. Nothing worse, is there?
Our first time out.
Oh, bless you.
What a couple of plonkers. Unfortunately now the wheels are full of mud, the tyres are full of mud. So now we're sliding all over the place. Wow.
My heart rate's going like 9 up. I'm thinking, oh, here we go. We've only been out one trip. I need a change of pants.
So this is the Banks Arms, famous in Studland.
There's a lot of people there, aren't there?
Once again, we have been overwhelmed with the support from you all. Our Patreon, our coffee supporters, our viewers. It's been heartwarming to read your messages of support and love. Thank you so much. But an especially big shout out to our Patreon and coffee supporters. Hey guys, and don't forget the outtakes at the end. Ciao for now and see you in a couple of weeks.
A fridge light. Important thing, a fridge light. When you're getting up in the middle of the night, opening the fridge for a little sneaky snack or a little swig of the old Coca-Cola, which was lacking this weekend.
Steve, you got a...
Yeah, I know, but I'm not used to you drinking it.
They're testing you for diabetes, Steve. You can't be drinking Coke in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but not because they suspect it. They're just doing a general spread of tests on me, okay? Okay, before anybody gets concerned about my diabetic status, okay, they're doing a broad spectrum
They
test.
wouldn't be doing it if they didn't suspect he might.
I'm 60 years old.
Rubbish.
I'm close to death. Now...
So we've just left where we park it up and we're going down the first time out on it. We're going down the road and Steve said, there's wastewater coming out of the side of the van.
We're discharging the grey waste. It's all alright.
As we're going along, anyway, we have stopped now. He's just done it up. Like... If he doesn't wake up,
I think we've just been sponsored by these. Well, in my head, we've been sponsored by
Heinz
Curry chip shop sauce.